My dears, I've got a really good tip for you if you have a goal to exercise more. I imagine many of you do. And this tip is inspired by Nancy, who had reached out and shared that she's going to be mapping some exercise and has a goal to lose a certain number of pounds. I know so many of you have a similar goal. And so she was asking me, or excuse me, she actually mentioned something to the effect of, that she was going to be living at her gym this summer. And so that sparked my curiosity. And I asked her if she would be willing to take my human light type quiz. I don't expect you to know what a human light type is. It is something I created. And it's essentially a series of 9 distinctions that allows us to hone in on what is the purpose for our progress. What ultimately light are we here to bring to the planet? I believe that at our best, human lights can be sources of light in the world for inspiration or knowledge or humor or any type of creativity, anything that we can give. And when you consider that in combination with your exercise goals, things can go much better. So Nancy was a great sport and she took the quiz. She discovered that her result was that she is a human campfire. And she said that that description resonated with her. Of course, on mapyourprogress.com, there are descriptions of each of the 9 types. And there is a link to the quiz that you can take for yourself. So the link is here because it's above me, mapyourprogress.com/lights. And you can discover for yourself what light type resonates most with you. Because when Nancy shared that she was a campfire, what I was thinking is that for her to have the best shots, the best odds at being able to create and sustain a momentum around her working out, the recommendations that I would give her are this. Because you identify as being a human campfire, that means that you really love bringing people together, especially people who are from different backgrounds or who may not normally get together. So, in consideration of that, some things that you could try to use that in alignment with your exercise goals are that you could go to different classes, especially classes with people that are very different than you. There are so many different ways to work out and move your body, and classes are a really great way to do that. One way you could go even next level beyond that is for you to consider starting a meetup group. You being the person that is bringing people together, you being the ones that are getting them together to, work out or, things like that. There's an organization that I love that's local to Los Angeles. I imagine there are other types of organizations similar, but they hold like trainings like for veterans who have come back from recent wars or really any kind of war, and they get people together to go work out and train for 5Ks, for marathons, for things like that. So you have a group of very diverse people of different ages, backgrounds, and coming together, working out in common cause. So if you identify as a campfire, any of those suggestions, but by all means, you need people around you. You need to have a sense of community. You need to have things kind of switched up. So campfire people, that is my recommendation for your fitness. I'm just going to quickly touch on some of the other types. So for those of you that identify with the human flashlights, which means that you are all about adventure, the unknown, the discovery, if you are exercising, I highly recommend that you choose to exercise outside and that you go to places that you haven't been before. That, it's fine if you want to go back to the same place because you really love it. But even if you're going back to the same place, take a different trail. Go look at it from a different angle, but keep switching things up and look for what you can discover and find. If you are a human lamplight and you really are all about being with your people and, being able to spend time with your family and those that belong to you, exercise with your family, exercise with your closest friends, exercise with your coworkers. But don't do that alone, because what feeds you and makes you most alive is being with your people. So you could even join a team and that would be fine, but do not try and exercise alone. If you are a human lighthouse like I am, meaning you feel most alive when you are sharing your life, sharing your truth, sharing what's going on, that's what makes you come most alive, then consider sharing your exercise journey. It's as easy as posting to Facebook. You could even make some Facebook Live videos. You know, I have clients who are lighthouses, and I encourage them to align your fitness goals with your story and your life and what it is that you're doing, and tell people about it. Tell them exactly what you're feeling. Tell them the good stuff. Tell them the tough stuff. But tell them. Bring people into your story. Okay. Oh, hey, Meg. Great to see you. Oh, Vicky, you said that would be me. Interesting. I work out with my coworker. Oh, so I think the lamplight was what was resonating for you, Vicky. Yeah, really important to get some juice into your exercise strategy and have that all aligned with what makes you come most alive. So if you have any questions about the other light types, please feel free to comment below, and I could chime in with some other things, but there are 9 different light types. And if you can get clear on which resonates most with you, then you can be making progress in a way that is aligned with what is going to be most fulfilling and most meaningful to you. And that adds a whole other layer of motivation and satisfaction and results for you making progress. Okay, dears? So go take the quiz. Oh, Meg, you were saying that sounds like me too. I had so much fun doing Facebook Live videos during the Chicago Marathon last year. Yeah, Meg is our marathoner, like multiple marathons, and she's got plans to run 3 of them this year, which I think is amazing. So yes, please share and look for ways that you can honor your light, the light that you are here to bring in the way that you are going about pursuing your goals. All right, dears, that's my tip. I'll talk to y'all